Alright guys, I'm out here today, a little product review that I'm doing. I'm sighting in my HHA Lite King Pin. There's a process to it, so what you need is you need a range that has a 20 yard and up to a 60 yard. And what you do is, just for a little quick review, you find where your 20 yard pin is at. So you take a few shots and you want to get dialed in at 20, and then you move it out to 60 and you dial it in about 60. Now when you do the setup tape's a little bit different. So when you put it on, it's not going to be just at 20, it's not going to be just at 60. So what you need to do is you need to find that happy medium where you're at. So right now I'm sighted in for about at 10 yards, my 20 yard pin, and I'm going to take a couple shots and hopefully get it dialed in and show you that, and then we're going to move it out to 60. So. Just want to double check on my sight pin. I already adjusted the measuring tape back to where it says at 10 yards, even though it's a 20 yard shot. Remember, it's at 10 to see where I can hit. So I'm going to take 3 more shots, have it zoomed into the bag, so hopefully you can see where the arrows hit. I just want to show you guys the range here. This one goes up to 60 yards, which is very fortunate for me because I needed it to be 60, so there's the 60. Then it goes from 50 to 40 to 30 to 220s, and then a 10. And which I actually like about this is they have an elevated range, if you can take a look at it over here, where you can go shoot off the platform basically and get that hunting scenario in, and that one goes up to 50 yards out there. So I'm going to take a few shots at 60 and shoot. So on the sight up tape, what you're doing is you have the adjustable tape over here on the side. Mine is sighted in at 60 yards at 69. So what I have to do is, I was at 10 before, so you take 10, or you minus 69 minus 10, and it gives you your tape setup. Alright guys, I want to show you what I was talking about earlier a little bit more in depth, because this is the wheelhouse right here. This is the extra one that the HHA Lite King Pin comes with. This is one of the sets that I'm going to show you everything that comes with it. So when you buy one of these and you have to sight in, what they do is they give you a whole package. And in the package, it comes with different sight tapes. So you use one that I already had on one of the wheelhouses that I'm going to show you, and this is your sight in tape. So it ranges all the way up, I believe they go up to 145, but that's just for the yardage markage on how to calculate which tape you are. So if you remember from the video, I was at 20, I was at 10 yards. And at 60, I was at 69. So what you do is you take those two and you minus them. So 69 minus 10 would be 59. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find tape 59. So it's on this tape right here. And if you look closely at the top, I hope that can zoom in or focus on it, but they're numbered at the very top of it. So when that numbers, I go to 59. So I take my wheelhouse, and this is the part where when I first got it, I was a little bit confused, because I literally thought like I had to match it exactly. Well, you just have to put the tape number on the wheelhouse itself. That's all you have to do with it. So when you take off number 59, which I'm going to do right now, and make sure your wheelhouse is actually facing the right way. If you do it to the left side, this is actually for a left-handed shooter, but since I'm a right-handed shooter, what you do is you make sure it's on the right side. So you take it, you take off 59, just like so. You just peel this strip off. Once the strip comes off, you wrap it around, and like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect like where you set it up before. You actually just put it on anywhere you want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this down, and you want to make sure it's just a nice fit on there. What I like about this is that with the set they give you a finishing tape. So what it is, it's this little package that comes behind everything, because when I took it out I had no idea at first what it was. But it's just little strips, and what these little strips do right here is you take one off and you just connect it and you put it over the overlap so nothing can, so this won't fringe up or anything if they get some moisture on it or whatnot. So you take off one of those strips. And just at the top of it, where it's at, and I apologize if this is out of focus, what you do is you lay it right over the top. Make sure it's pushed all the way down, and right over the top. And you're set. So now this is my new wheelhouse with tape marker 59 on it, where I was shooting before. And I should just be able to throw this on, and I should be all sighted in since I sighted in before. So I'm going to show you what this process looks like now. Okay, here's my bow. What I'm going to do is take the Allen wrench, and what you do is there's a little Allen wrench key there. You're just going to undo that, pull this wheel housing off. Now what you have to do is make sure before I do this, you have to loosen it up and put your old sight at 60 yards. So I'm going to put it at 69 because that's where I was shooting before. So once I get it at 69, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that off. I'm going to put the new one at 60 yards. So when I put this new one on, it's going to be at the 60-yard marker, and I'm going to set it on, and then I'm secure it, and then I should be all set. Alright, so once you get that new one installed and secured on there, then all you got to do is loosen up the side, and you can go from 20, you can see your pin just adjusts, all the way up to basically 100 yards. So I'll be shooting later with it in different individual yardages, so I'll let you know how that goes. But I'm going to put it at 20, then all you got to do is tighten it up when you're at your mark, and you're all sighted in. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed.